What if the walls of your home could speak? What if they whispered secrets of terror? Tonight, we explore the chilling secrets of the Enfield Poltergeist, a case that will send shivers down your spine. Welcome back to Haunting Horrors channel. If you love spine-chilling stories and the mysteries of the paranormal, you're in the right place. In today's episode, we're diving deep into the haunting tale of the Enfield Poltergeist, an event that left a family terrified and investigators baffled. Grab your blankets, turn off the lights, and let's begin. It was the late summer of 1977 when the Hodgson family, living in a modest council house in Enfield, London, began to experience strange occurrences. It started with unsettling noises, knocks, bangs, and the sound of furniture scraping against the floor. At first, the family dismissed it as the creaks of an old house, but soon the disturbances escalated. One night, as the family gathered in the living room, a loud crash echoed through the house. The children, Janet and Margaret, looked at each other in fear. "Did you hear that?" whispered Margaret. The source of the noise was soon revealed. A heavy armchair had moved several feet across the room, seemingly on its own. As the days passed, the phenomena grew more intense. Objects were thrown across the room, and the girls reported feeling cold spots and sudden drafts. But the most terrifying event occurred when Janet began to speak in a deep, guttural voice that was not her own. "There's no point in being scared," the voice boomed, chilling everyone to the bone. Investigators Maurice Gross and Guy Lyon, Playfair, arrived to document the haunting. They witnessed the girls being thrown from their beds and furniture, moving without explanation. The atmosphere in the house was thick with fear, and the investigators were determined to uncover the truth. Gross and Playfair spent countless hours at the Hodgson home, capturing evidence of the paranormal activity. They recorded strange sounds and witnessed objects levitating. Yet skepticism loomed over the case. Critics claimed the girls were faking the events for attention, but the investigators believed otherwise. One night, as Gross set up his camera, he caught a glimpse of Janet levitating above her bed. The sight was both mesmerizing and terrifying. "It felt like something was pulling me up," Janet later recalled. "I was terrified, but I couldn't stop it." As the investigation continued, the haunting took a darker turn. The voice that spoke through Janet began to reveal secrets about the house's past. "I died here," it said. "I want to be heard." The investigators learned that a former resident had died tragically in the home, and they wondered if the spirit was seeking closure. The atmosphere grew increasingly hostile. Objects were thrown with force, and the family began to feel the weight of fear pressing down on them. Sleep deprived and terrified, the Hodgsons found themselves trapped in a nightmare from which they couldn't wake. In a desperate attempt to rid the house of the malevolent spirit, Gross and Playfair organized a séance. As they gathered in the living room, the air was thick with tension. The lights flickered and the temperature dropped. Suddenly, a loud crash echoed through the room as furniture began to move violently. "Leave us alone!" Janet screamed, her voice transforming into a deep growl. The room erupted in chaos as chairs flew across the floor and the investigators struggled to maintain control. "You're not welcome here," Gross shouted, his voice barely audible over the cacophony. After months of torment, the activity began to wane. The Hodgson family eventually moved out of the house, seeking peace away from the haunting. But the Enfield Poltergeist case didn't end there. The story captured the attention of the media, inspiring books, documentaries, and films. To this day, the Enfield Poltergeist remains one of the most debated paranormal events in history. Was it a genuine haunting or a clever hoax? The truth may never be known, but the chilling secrets of the Enfield Poltergeist continue to haunt those who dare to explore its dark legacy. Thank you for joining us on this terrifying journey. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more spine-chilling tales. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.